Listen, one of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that being constantly available will make others appreciate them more. But the truth is actually the opposite. When you are always there, replying instantly, answering every call, saying yes to every request, people slowly begin to assume that your time has no real value. Think about it for a moment. In life, we naturally value things that feel limited. Rare things feel special. Things that are always available often lose their importance. The same rule applies to your time and attention. If someone knows they can text you at any moment and you'll reply within seconds every single time, eventually they stop appreciating it. It doesn't happen suddenly, it happens slowly. At first they might be grateful, but over time, it becomes expected, and once something becomes expected, appreciation disappears. When you make yourself available 24/7, you unintentionally send a message to the world. My time is cheap. My schedule is open for anyone. And the truth is, people respect people who respect their own time. High value individuals understand this clearly. They don't rush to respond to everything. They don't rearrange their entire life just to please others. They protect their time because they understand something very important. Time is one of the most valuable things a person has. So this isn't about ignoring people or playing games. It's about balance. It's about having your own priorities, your own work, your own goals, and your own peace. When people see that your life is full and meaningful, they start respecting your time more. But when they see that you're always waiting and always available, they start taking it for granted. Remember this: the moment you start valuing your own time, others begin to value it too. Now let's talk about something very important: space. Many people are afraid of creating space in relationships because they think it will push people away. They think if they don't respond instantly, or if they are not always present, they'll lose connection. But the truth is, healthy space actually strengthens respect and attraction. When someone knows they can reach you anytime, any day, at any moment, your presence slowly becomes ordinary. There's no anticipation. There's no curiosity. Your presence becomes predictable. But when you have your own life, your own work, hobbies, passions, and priorities, something interesting happens. Your time becomes meaningful. Your presence becomes something people look forward to. Think about it like this: when something is always there, we stop noticing it. But when there's a little distance, a little mystery, a little independence, suddenly people become more interested. Space doesn't mean distance in a negative way. It means having individuality. It means you're not losing yourself just to maintain a connection. Strong, confident people have their own rhythm in life. They have goals they're working toward. They have things that matter deeply to them. And because of that, their time naturally becomes limited. When others see that your life doesn't revolve entirely around them, they begin to respect you more. They understand that your attention is something valuable, and that's the key. Respect grows where there is balance. When two people have their own lives, their own passions, and their own independence, the relationship becomes healthier and more respectful. So never be afraid of having your own world. The right people won't be pushed away by it, they will admire it. Let me tell you something that many people learn the hard way. Every time you say yes to something that drains you, you slowly weaken your own boundaries. And boundaries are not just rules for other people, they are a way of teaching others how to treat you. When you say yes to everything, when you never express discomfort, when you always adjust your schedule for others, you unintentionally teach people that your limits don't matter. You show them that they can take more and more of your time and energy without consequences. And once people feel there are no boundaries, respect slowly disappears. This doesn't mean people are always intentionally disrespectful. Often they simply respond to the signals you give them. If you never protect your time, they assume you don't mind giving it away. Strong people understand the importance of protecting their energy. They know that saying no is not rude, it is necessary. It is a way of preserving their mental peace, their productivity, and their self-respect. Boundaries are not about being cold or distant. They are about being clear, clear about what you can do, what you cannot do, and what you will not tolerate. When you start setting boundaries, something interesting happens. At first, some people might resist. They might be surprised because they were used to the old version of you, the version that always said yes, but over time the right people adjust. And more importantly, they begin to respect you more. because people respect individuals who respect themselves. So don't be afraid to protect your time, your energy, and your peace. Boundaries are not walls that push people away. They are fences that protect what matters most. Finally, let's talk about the most important truth in all of this. Respect always begins with self-respect. Many people spend their lives trying to earn respect by pleasing others. They give more than they can handle. They sacrifice their time, their comfort, and sometimes even their dignity just to keep others happy. But respect doesn't grow from overgiving. In fact, overgiving often creates the opposite effect. When you constantly prioritize everyone else's needs over your own, people start assuming that your needs are not important. They begin to see your kindness as something ordinary instead of something valuable. True respect comes from valuing yourself first. When you respect your own time, you naturally become more selective about where you spend it. When you respect your own peace, you become more careful about what situations you allow into your life. When you respect your own priorities, you stop abandoning them just to please others. And when people see that you value yourself, they begin to treat you differently. They notice that your attention is not something they can easily take for granted. They see that your time is meaningful. They recognize that your presence is something that must be respected. Self-respect is powerful because it quietly teaches others how to treat you. You don't need to demand respect aggressively. You don't need to argue or prove your worth. Your actions speak for you. The way you protect your time, the way you maintain your boundaries, and the way you prioritize your own well-being, all of these things communicate your value to the world. So remember this. Respect doesn't start with other people. It starts with you. The moment you truly value yourself, the world begins to see your value too.